update on that mold outbreak inside military barracks on Fort Bragg. 200 soldiers with 1st Special Forces Command were forced out because of the mold.
Things were not cleaned properly. It smelled of cat urine. I just want it to be safe. I just want it to be livable.
Tonight at 5:30, mold in military housing. Thanks for staying with us, everyone. I'm Joel Brown. You're watching Eyewitness News Now on ABC 11, Hulu Live, and wherever you stream. Right now at 5:30, the killing of another black man at the hands of police, prompting days of protest and insurmountable pain.
You don't have to be black. You don't have to be white. You just have to have a beating heart to understand that injustice was done.
At today's funeral, furious, frustrated, and grieving, the family of Andrew Brown Jr. saying one last goodbye.
I am very distraught. I feel like it's a horror movie. It's a nightmare.
An independent autopsy report finding the 42-year-old father of 7 was shot 5 times, once in the back of the head.
Let's be clear. This was an execution.
Brown's death, one in a string of police shootings across America. In the 24 hours after Derek Chauvin's guilty verdict, at least 6 police killings.
As an African-American man and father who's raising a son, it felt like yet another one.
Over the next 30 minutes, where the investigation stands, the pulse of the community, and the push for change in policing.
Eyewitness News at 5:30 starts now. And thanks for joining us for this special edition of Eyewitness News at 5:30. I'm Andrea Blanford.
And I'm Joel Brown. Demands tonight for justice and transparency in the shooting investigation of Andrew Brown Jr. His death putting the national spotlight on those who many of us rely on to serve and protect.
And today, the Elizabeth City man laid to rest while so many questions about his final moments remain.
So let's walk you through what we know right now. Andrew Brown Jr. was shot and killed by Pasquotank County deputies outside of his home on Wednesday, April 21st. Authorities say they were attempting to serve arrest warrants for nonviolent drug crimes. 2 days later, on April 23rd, 7 deputies were placed on leave. 4 of them have since been reinstated, but the 3 who fired their weapons that day remain on leave. Last Monday, April 26th, Brown's family and attorneys were allowed to view 20 seconds of body camera footage of the fatal encounter. A judge then ruled last Wednesday the family could see the full video, but it can't be made public for another 30 days. And that leads us to today, as the family prepares to lay Brown to rest.
Tim Pulliam joining us now, anchoring our coverage on the shooting of Brown from Elizabeth City.
Tonight, a focus on our hospitals really feeling the strain, not just in the state, but all across the country. Steve Daniels joining us now with the latest COVID-19 headlines, including another grim milestone. Steve?
Amber and Joel, I want you to look at this number. It's really pretty staggering. More than 100,000 Americans are now in the hospital fighting COVID-19 all across the country. According to federal data, this is the highest number we've had in 7 months. Let's dig a little deeper into that data now, showing you ICU beds in hospitals across 8 states right here, more than 90% full.
In Raleigh, Andrea Blanford, ABC 11 Eyewitness News.
Oh, and good things come to those who bake.
So apparently we get to try this. First of all, smell it. It's very fragrant.
It's awesome.
Our producer Jasmine said, "Do you need a fork?" For what? Why do you need a fork?
You know, just so we can talk on air. Especially with the nuts in there, the walnuts.
Delicious. Now
we're supposed to talk.
Breaking news as we come on the air, that dangerous and powerful Hurricane Ida slamming into Louisiana. Radar showing that Category 4 storm in real time after making landfall this afternoon. And this is a live look from Lake Pontchartrain in Louisiana. Winds whipping this tower cam, as you can see, as the storm moves inland. A devastating time for an area hit hard by Katrina, 16 years to date.
A weather alert right now.
It was a wild weather day across the Carolinas. Storms dumped heavy rain and hail while high winds toppled trees. Some neighbors even saw a funnel cloud. And while the worst may be over, we're not out of the woods just yet. Good evening, I'm Morgan Francis. Fox 46 has team coverage of the impact from that storm, along with more rain that's on the way. Right now on Fox 46 after the game, a blowtorch burglar strikes an Arby's. The plan he had cooked up that landed this crook in jail. Then, when legalizing marijuana takes a wrong turn.
People see it to be more benign, but I definitely think that it still has destructive qualities.
Impacts of the weed wave as more states say yes to the drug. And more heartbreak after this Charlotte house fire. The mother who clings to life dies just days after her children.
It's 10 o'clock, and Fox 46 Charlotte is getting results.
That mother died after an unattended candle caused a fire in this home on Academy.
Well, the purpose of a party is to have fun together.
Carolina School of Broadcasting is a really great school for prospective students and people that's here. They teach you more than just on-air talent and hands-on.
I kept hearing it on the job, hey, you have such a beautiful voice, it's sultry, it sounds good, you ought to be on the radio. And he used to kick my butt every time because I wasn't in school, I wasn't doing anything.
Carolina School of Broadcasting is a great school to launch a digital media career, and I think if you're considering a career move or a career advancement, consider Carolina School of Broadcasting. I think coming to Carolina School of Broadcasting has been a great asset to me. It helped launch my media career as far as experience, hands-on training, and the professionals that we're around in the industry. Carolina School of Broadcasting is very affordable, and it's been very helpful as far as getting me to the next level in broadcasting.
If anybody ever told you that you can't do this or you can't amount to that, don't let anybody tell you what you can and cannot do. Push yourself to the limit, keep striving for what you want, and you would always achieve greatness.
I'm too late. It was just a dream. I still have time. My name is Jasmine Shepherd from the Carolinas, and I can't stress out anymore. It will mean the world and the sun and the moon to me. Please help this space geek fly.